Hello, this is Magical Lady Duchess, and today I'm going to be talking about the Venus retrograde. What I wanted to say is the reason why that this is important, especially for those that are in love or wanting to make your relationship better, or just trying to work on some self-love. This is a great time to do that. And the retrograde is from March the 4th. It lasts about March 4th to April the 18th, I think. The 15th. Yeah, April the 15th. And she doesn't really go back to her actual powers until like May the 18th. So, the lessons that you're gonna learn during this time period might be a little bit long, but they're good and they're all based off of love. So let's get to the video. So what is or why is the Venus retrograde? It is one of the most significant astrological transits, okay? This is because the Venus retrograde is quite rare and it only happens once every 18 months. Venus is also the celestial body in charge of your heart center and your gut. Because of this, the Venus retrogrades are often times of like deep healing, and you might want to awaken your heart to like a new understanding of divine love. This is really good for love spells and come to me spells and stuff like that. If you look in the back of me, I am working on some love spell stuff too. The Venus retrograde, it officially kicked in March the 4th. However, the Venus is already, it just starts slowing down, like I think around January 31st. Since the end of January, Venus enters into like a shadow period, and during this time, it prepares to go into retrograde. On the preparation day, the Venus usually sends a message and highlight what the retrograde lessons may be for you. I know for me, I'm going to say, and I don't mind being transparent, it's just a reminder that even though that I'm married, even though that I have a husband and he loves me and he's my twin flame and blah, 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 it's still important to know that you still have to have that connection. You still have to have that commitment. You still have to have that binding. So it's really good to focus on that and to know that it never gets old. Sometimes you got to be reminded it never gets old, and to do things to I guess make it better, or evolve. Relationships have to evolve. um I want you to kind of think back to around March 4th and see if you can identify with what the Venus might be trying to show you. As a ruler of the divine feminine, the Venus has like important roles in our lives. It's to align our hearts and teach us how to love. Love is so important. It's so essential. It can make or break you. It really can. And Venus helps us to remove blockages and barriers around our heart so we can experience this bliss, unconditional love, and divine love. Venus also rules over our instincts and our intuition. So it helps us to become better listeners. See, you got two ears and one mouth. That means you're supposed to listen more than you talk. Okay, I'm back. It helps us to become better listeners, better observers for our body, our mind, and our spirit. Yay! Health issues too can arise during this retrograde, and it's only just her way of reminding us that we need to listen to our bodies and its infinite wisdom. We all carry a universal wisdom. The universal wisdom allows our body to heal and look after itself. The universal wisdom also allows our heart to beat and our eyes to blink. I don't have my lashes on, y'all. Our skin to heal when we cut ourselves. We don't need to tell our body to do these things. The body just knows. The body has its own wisdom, and the more we connect to this, the deeper our relationship with ourselves will be and our connection to the universe. This year, the Venus retrograde is retrograding through the signs of Aries and Pisces. Yeah. And Aries is the beginning, and Pisces is the ending. The endings and beginnings have been universal theme for quite some time. We're getting ready to go into the spring equinox as well. The Venus retrograde is no different. The only difference is Venus wants us to see things through the lenses of our hearts and not our mind, because we're quick to think about things in our head and not listen to our heart, and then vice versa at times too. But I think a lot of times we don't listen to our heart because we are taught from the Abrahamic that your heart is a deceitful thing, and it's really not. It's really not. The Venus retrograde also is a time to heal the wounds of your heart, to let go of past lovers and relationships that were not good for you, to let go of past hurts, blockages, and to open yourself to a deeper love. The Venus retrograde, I have been doing spells and I have been doing work for people. And sometimes I really hate it because my throat is the first thing that goes. So I need to probably be sipping on some tea for this throat. Um, let's see, what did I say? Oh, the Venus retrograde is also a time to tap into your intuition and to really listen and follow through on your gut feelings. Trust yourself, trust yourself, trust yourself. Venus wants us to trust ourselves. Venus is all about the link between the heart and the gut and the power of energy center that we all possess. So that's really, really important. We all know the feelings of butterflies in our stomach, our gut feelings, and these things and sensations are believed to be an accumulation of energy that filters down from the heart. When the heart and the gut are working in symphony with one another, it'll be easy to follow your intuition and understand intuition messages when they arrive. This is what the Venus retrograde does. You know, old messages of the past will also need to be cleared and swept away. Any nagging intuitive feelings or nagging feelings in general, you need to sweep them up. You know what I'm saying? Throw that shit away. Sometimes we hold on to shit that we do not need to hold on to. And this is a really good time for that to happen. While Venus retrograde is surrounding us, we should surround ourselves with things to help strengthen our heart chakra, such as pink or green crystals, pink candles, flowers, and other things to remind us of the feminine energy that the Venus has. During this retrograde period, you may also feel heart challenged to rise up, to release fear, and to love more. And that's what you need to focus on. You may be challenged by the universe to truly delve into those healing vibrations of self love. Who don't need self love? We all need self love. The Venus retrograde is amazing for that because this is the time that we need to do it. We need to love ourselves. If you love yourself a little bit more, you'll be able to love everybody a lot more because it all starts with you. Venus will shift out of the retrograde April 15th of 2017, and by this time, most of her important lessons it has been revealed to you. Venus will not back. She will not be back to her usual energy and her vitality, however, until March 18th. So her lessons, again, they might linger until this time. Do suggest that you read some books on retrograde, that you study some things about retrograde. Um, I don't recommend, to be honest with you, starting a new job during this time, getting any plastic surgery, or changing your appearance radically, or purchasing jewelry or anything like that, because that's not what she's about. It's all about yourself, inner stuff. I'm trying to think. Don't fight your natural instincts, especially if it's all about love. This is a great time to, like I said, do spell casting. Do spell casting of self love on yourself. That's a great thing to do. I think, if anything, the Venus retrograde is all about following your instincts and learning how to strengthen that all important connection between your heart and the gut. Um, that's what this time is for. And that's what I think it's really important that you know. Um, the Venus retrograde, I will say this. If you are a Libra, And a Taurus, I'm a Taurus. You're gonna feel the fuck out of this, and you're going to be horny. No, I was playing. I'm just playing. You will feel it probably more than any of the astrological signs. I was just kidding. Maybe. But the good news is that the Venus retrograde has the shortest duration of all the planets that go into retrograde, so the madness won't last long. This is my video on the Venus retrograde. You probably don't even give a shit, and if you do give a shit, then great. But this is for people who care about the Venus retrograde, and I think that if you are pagan and you follow the path, you should educate yourself, and this is a part of education. Anyway, this is Magical Lady Duchess. You can find me on Facebook in my Facebook group called Infinite Energy. Infinite Energy. You can also, it's a small group. I'm very selective about the people I put in there. So if you send a request and I deny it, I do screen because I like to keep a good energy, a good positive energy in there. And I don't have one of those groups that I just let everybody in. I'm not going to do that. Also, you can follow me. Also, you can look at my webpage or my website. It's magicalladyduchess.com, and that's MAGICKAL, ladyduchess.com. That's DUCHESS. Also, you can email me. I do root work and spiritual workings of all kinds, and I do mean of all kinds. You can email me at magicalladyduchess@gmail.com, and that's MAGICKAL, ladyduchess@gmail.com. You can also find me on Facebook, Duchess Young. I've enjoyed this. I'm going to enjoy the Venus retrograde only because I'm going to do love spells out the world. And I love love. And I think we all deserve it. Anyway, this is Magical Lady Duchess. Thank you. I love you. And blessed be.